300, what's the deal? It's your folks, Shaka. I wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. So, y'all, um, I wanted to speak about this dude, Mayor Quinton Lucas. Okay, that's gonna be the first and last time I call him mayor. But just leading in, we got to be proper about uh letting people know who I am speaking about. Okay, but I was asked about him, and a few people around town have been asking me, will I be voting for this dude? Okay, and I want to let this be known. The answer is no. Okay, and y'all, this is kind of like local politics, but it is going to be a good backdrop to share a number of educational things. Okay, I'm going to speak on some things, but the answer is no. All right, Quinton Lucas is the worst representative that this city has ever seen. Okay, in my opinion, that I've ever seen. Okay, he is the worst. He is the absolute worst. All right, and one of the things I want to tell anybody that's watching the video, in these modern times, it does not matter if you're a white person, if you're a black person, a green person, a blue person, it doesn't matter. Okay, when you see these black politicians, okay, being put up front, and their history is a mystery, we don't really know nothing about them or much of anything, that is always a good indicator that that person, in my opinion, is nothing but a plant, which means that they are in place, okay, so that various different things, okay, are passed and approved of, and certain other things are forgotten about, like the trash in the city. And the folks that stand to benefit from it, at the end of the day, the ends justifying the means, they don't want to put their face on it. All right, they just want to get what was good out of all of that nonsense going down, and they leave the rest and pin on the face of this dude right here. Okay, and dudes like him, they ain't got no problem with doing the job. Okay, and so that is exactly what I believe this dude is. I mean, from the choices that he had made when he decided to appoint certain people, like the city manager, or when you just kind of look at the trash problem going on in the city, okay, because of a lot of the bad decisions that him and his little legislators have made. Okay, city councilors. Okay, and there are a few that I've actually met, and I've actually talked to these people. I'm not gonna really put their name on blast here. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want them to think that make them a target, because the urban philosophers is giving them some clout. That's how they be playing the game out here on a lot of these instances, y'all, when I speak on these people's names. But there are a few solid ones, all right? And they're not the major ones, okay? But this dude here, Quinton Lucas, he is not that dude, all right? He is not that dude. And it might not mean much of anything because he doesn't really have real contenders up front. But I will not be voting for this guy. Okay, I will not be voting for him. And the city, okay, is not sitting back, you know what I'm saying, just ignoring it. Okay, there are a lot of people out here that are out here doing investigating. They're not just sitting at home on their couch, including myself. Because I done got that mayor on a few situations myself, like when I reported to him over there about Blue Parkway. He got his little crew over there to clean it up, okay? But there are a lot of so-called people out here that are not only putting their hands on deck, okay, doing what they can so that the community is clean for children, okay, families, and all of that stuff. There are a lot of them out here doing the work, reporting, and doing various different other things. And the mayor is well aware of it. Okay? He's well aware of it, but he ignores it, and he uses the block button on citizens okay, that are not pulling up, cussing this dude out or anything. They're bringing it to him because he know what's really good. All right. And so I just want to go ahead and really say that in brief, man. I could go on about how terrible this dude is. Okay. But this dude is the worst mayor that the city has ever seen. And the thing about it is, you hear from somebody that's from it. Because one of our issues as well is they they kind of are able to hide their hands behind a lot of these so-called other folks that don't have nothing to do, okay, with the problems that are going on. They kind of live in their say bubble, and they kind of pull up to just stand behind whatever this dude's saying, so that they can kind of feel like they did a job, or I'm not a racist because I was cool with whatever they're trying to do, and yada yada yada. Okay, but man, that don't mean nothing, man. All right, this dude is a terrible mayor, and he will not get my vote. It's 300.